everybody. It's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Completes it to Perry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And last week was a bit of a nail-biter, a 3-point victory, but it's also the kind of game that reveals a team's true character. They fought all the way and came out victorious.
They go play action with Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready. Watch out now. 52.
On first down, Ritter. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Ritter off the play fake. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Ritter looking to throw on first and 10. Open net is Waddle, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 5. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance. Did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. They definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Very green. Smack. Red.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here. 2nd and 14. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, 7.
Ritter now. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. It's headed right. It's no good. He misses right of the upright. And this will remain a scoreless game.
This is always a tricky angle for a right-footed kicker because he's trying to draw it to the center of the uprights, but instead he pushes it to the right, and it's no good.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
And this is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibbs running straight ahead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing is Hurts. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Down.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Striker, 3-3. Steel, black. Red, sight, red, yellow. Steer, yellow. Ready.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 7.
White, white.
Here's Ritter. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First down, Cowboys.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Blue striker.
Ritter to throw it. Finds Gibbs on the check down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And a catch right side by Evans. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Gibbs straight ahead. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd and 7 from the 20. On play action, here's Ritter. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
22 needles. Slide through.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Ready.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Dog red. Green jack. Ready.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
On 1st down, Hurts.
And this is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Hurts.
Forced out to his left. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
Hurts throw complete to McBride.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Trying to improvise. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He's got Mingo.
Well,
the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd down and 8. Ritter from the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Evans comes in motion right. 3rd and short. Ritter. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Ritter going to change it up. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready, ready. 10 cycles. Set.
Gibbs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They'll get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Ritter now. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Santoso now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
They go play action with Hurts. Here's a diving catch right side. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
They'll look to throw here. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now a first down carry for Harris. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he fires one incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding Harris over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So defensively, they made the move to try and freeze out the kicker, but he steps up and he says, ice this.
And you talk about ice. How about the ice running through his veins? He just steps right up, calm as he can be, and drills it to give his guys the lead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it. 6. Mega.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
First down. Here's Ritter. This will be caught. It's Waddle. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
Number 17, Jalen Waddle. A gain of 45 yards. And the Cowboys.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. The give, right side for Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
52 blaster. On the ball.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. Up and good for Santoso. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Set.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and it's second down.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch that.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Hurts. Connects with Duvernay. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 73. Phil King.
That's caught by Mingo right side. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On the give, this is Harris. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now 1st and goal. They run again with Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Jaguars have won the game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys, we just don't have it in this one.